Welcome to another episode of the Weekly InSalt. My name is Wade. As always, I'm joined with Laura.
Hi, Wade.
Hey, how you doing? Whoa, you sounded crazy.
Yeah. Really?
It sounded like super echoey. Or is that just me?
It did sound a little weird.
Yeah.
Test.
Did you use an effect or something on that?
No.
Well, the person who was just talking was the assistant manager to the manager of sound.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. He self-manages.
That was an Office reference.
Okay.
Yeah. Or if you want.
I didn't really watch The Office.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Dwight was the assistant to the assistant manager. And Ches is here.
Hey, Ches.
I am. Hello.
Then we're here with Ben. Ben, you're back again.
Hello.
Couldn't get enough
Hi,
of
Ben.
us the first time around. Ben was on the show previously. He was on episode 275. If you want to hear all about, I think that episode was titled, you would consider yourself an ethical non-monogamist.
Correct.
Yeah,
I practice polyamory.
Yep. If you guys want to know the deep details about that, it's episode 275. Go take a listen to that. And today I think we're just going to have fun with Ben and hang out, you know.
Yeah.
We can get into that a little bit.
Oh, what's our episode number?
310. It definitely does not say "oh" on the prompter. Can you make it lowercase next time? I don't know. The caps just make it seem more aggressive.
It does.
I'll do it on the second half.
No, we're pausing the show. We're doing it now. I'm just kidding. What's new, Ben? Nothing?
Not much. Living life.
Yeah, keep him busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has anything changed since you're now famous from being on the show?
No.
Because you're not famous from being on the show.
I have extra partners now. and
Okay. Yeah.
Not necessarily from the show, just
Sure.
living life.
Sure.
So.
How many partners? Is that an acceptable question?
I mean, as far as steady partners go, I have my wife, I have 2 girlfriends, and I see one guy regularly.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. How do you juggle that? I mean, when I date somebody, it's like a full-time job just for
I
one
can't juggle myself.
Yeah.
right?
It's a lot of communication. Google Calendar shared between everybody and said,
Set some scheduled time aside.
these are the days I have for, like, my one girlfriend. It's Wednesday nights. I go stay with her Wednesday nights.
I know that somebody's listening right now. They have so many questions for Ben. But episode 275, we answered a lot of questions, I think.
Yeah,
But good. I'm glad things are going well for you.
they are.
Let's lighten it up a little bit because we went to the Home and Garden Expo.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know why we need to lighten it up. That wasn't like a deep subject anyway. I just said that as a transition. What did you think about the Home and Garden Expo? Because we talked about the Off-Road Expo.
Yeah. I
last
liked
week.
it. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The churros were bomb.
You know what I like the most about shopping for home and garden things? The churros.
Laura, will you do me a favor and straighten out your microphone?
No.
That's what it is. That's
Yeah.
what I'm hearing.
Oh,
There we
is
go.
that better?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Talking
There's
to
a
the
little
wrong side of the
heart
mic.
thing
Yeah.
in front, but you probably can't
I
see
can't
it.
see that shit, dude.
The lighting in here is great. I love that you put in a brighter light bulb, but it just made it like harder to see the darkness. That didn't make sense.
So, yeah, the churros were great.
Yeah, we went to the bread
Yeah.
bread tent too. You were looking at sheds, and you know what really surprised me?
What?
How expensive they are.
They are very, very expensive. What, like, the greenhouse sheds were like, what, $5,000 for a small one?
That has to be a new thing. Has there always been these greenhouse sheds? You know what a standard greenhouse is, but
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
they're building like sheds with plastic siding, and they're basically 4x4s on each corner.
Yeah.
But they're still expensive. Like wood's expensive, so I figured they were doing the greenhouses to save.
I wonder how sturdy they really are, the greenhouse ones.
Depends on how windy it is. That'd be kind of cool though if you bought one of those and just blew away.
Not really.
Not cool.
Not of how expensive you're saying they are.
I think what was it? The 6x6 was $5,000.
$5,000.
That's
Yeah.
BS. You can get a 10 by 10 fully built at Home Depot for $1,600.
A greenhouse one?
Oh no,
Oh,
it's
okay.
just a regular shed.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm thinking that if you want a shed built, you should just talk to me and Kurt.
Okay. Will you guys come build me a shed?
Yeah, I mean,
Will you match it to my house, stucco and everything?
No.
No.
I say, do you have
We'll
to
build
build
it,
for
I'll
your
paint it the same color.
Okay,
but
the painting, that'll
we'll
work.
paint it, yeah.
Okay.
You don't want a big shed either. You just want a little lean-to shed.
I just want to lean to,
Yeah.
just to put my gardening stuff in.
Yeah,
That's it.
2x4s and plywood.
Oh, yeah. That's the
It has
easiest.
to be like $100 to build, right?
I don't know. Wood's really expensive, and I think that's what drove up a lot of the prices at the Home and Garden Show on those sheds, too. But then there were some sheds that we walked past where where do you draw the line between a shed and an apartment?
Right.
They had like balconies on the shed. It's all insulated in the top.
Yeah.
Carbon monoxide detector. Like if I'm in the shed and I die of carbon monoxide poisoning, that's fine. I'm in the shed.
Well, people are using them for small houses.
No, tiny homes.
Tiny homes.
Yeah.
Tiny homes are driving up the prices of sheds.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, show's over.
All right.
I've seen all sorts of sheds with anchor points for your chains and whips on the wall.
Yeah, just a good old sex dungeon shed.
Yeah.
Everybody needs one of those in their backyard.
I'm wondering if it'd be cheaper
course.
just to put a door to my backyard through my house. My garage.
I still am a proponent of digging a tunnel from your garage to your backyard.
That's cool too, yeah.
But I don't want to do that work.
Me either.
And I have a feeling that digging is probably more expensive than the cost of lumber. So, yeah. Just put a door.
Well, okay.
And then we'll build you a shed anyway.
I was thinking a door might be the cheaper thing, but I don't know if I want to bust through the side of my garage to put a door in.
Yeah, especially in a brand new house. Yeah.
Yeah. But,
That's all right.
yeah.
Maybe you could get one of those airport like flat escalators that speeds up your walking.
Yeah.
So that
Moving
on the
sidewalk.
side of your house, you just grab your rake and then you just have to stand there and the escalator takes you to your backyard.
I could just walk around too.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's what, like 15 steps?
But right now in your current state, walking's not your strong suit.
It's not. No, no.
That'll be changed tomorrow.
For a minute.
I wanted rain gutters, or I'm looking for rain gutters. That's why we went to the Home and Garden show, or I went to the Home and Garden show. And those were even expensive. I was like, I just have, a 1970s style house that has, air quotes, flat roof, which no roof is ever flat, but like just a rain gutter in the front and back. He's like, yeah, I've worked on many of those houses. I think it's going to be about $2,000. I'm like, what?
That doesn't seem really outrageous to me.
I think it is.
Do you?
Yeah, considering how those are made.
How are they made?
They're just sheets of aluminum, and then they stamp them out in the back of the truck. They just have a machine that rolls them out into the shape of a rain gutter.
Cut them right to the exact length. and-
Yep.
Are they just made out of aluminum?
Yep.
The one thing that he tried to sell me on a lot, which I wonder how often this happens, is he said we use aluminum screws and aluminum attaching like brackets for all of our rain gutters because a lot of companies will put aluminum rain gutters up, but then they use a steel screw, which causes electrolysis in your rain gutters, so it rots quicker.
Oh, okay.
That was like his big selling point. I don't know if I buy it or not, but I'm not the rain gutter guy.
And they come in all sorts of colors.
I know. I didn't think about that. Being the guy that I am, I didn't think like, oh yeah, you have to pick a color out for your rain gutters.
White.
I don't know. I was thinking about just pissing off my neighbors and doing black rain gutters. Like, why did you get black rain gutters?
That actually might not look bad.
We'll take a look at the break. We'll let the
Okay.
audience know.
But yeah, the churros were good.
They were really good. And they were so good, in fact, that like we walked past another guy in a booth and he was like, be careful, those are addictive. Like, they're going to be good when somebody else has to warn you about them.
Well, churros are usually always good.
Well, these were filled, so you can choose from Dolce,
Sweet cream,
raspberry,
They did blackberry too.
something like that, yeah. Nutella.
I thought that it was really
A
interesting.
Nutella
that-
churro.
Yeah, they had
fill
like
it.
fillings that they fill the middle of them with.
That would actually be kind of good.
They were good.
They were so good.
Is the Home and Garden show still going?
Yeah, it's going today. Yeah. I might go back for some bread. I got a free entry. That was weird. Instead of giving you stamps to get back in, they just gave you a card that lets you go again.
Yeah,
for
I have
free.
one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
we
think
got
that's-
in for free.
Yeah, we did. They seemed like they were giving those tickets away.
Yeah, they were. But yeah, that was fun.
You know what? I think it's more fun that you can go get food and stuff there. It's kind of like they need to just set aside booths for like street food vendors.
And
like
you can
taco
walk around
cart.
with a beer.
Yeah, you can. It's expensive.
Yeah.
It's expensive beer, but I don't know. Walk
much is it?
around, buy stuff. I don't. Drew paid for it, so I didn't see how much. She's like, I'm going to get you guys in with free tickets, and then I'm going to buy you guys some drinks. So she ended up spending way more than if she would have just paid for the tickets.
Yeah. Tickets were probably like $10.
Yeah, I don't
Beer was
think they
probably
were too-
12.
Yeah, but there's the tall cans.
Yeah, they were tallies.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I just think that I take back what I said last week, because last week I said we need to get on our expo game. But I guess it's just certain expos are better.
Yeah. So they do 3 home and gardens. Well, yeah, they do one in January, spring, and then fall.
Like each season. You guys got something that I thought was really cool. You got a growing guide that shows you when to plant your seedlings and when to plant your garden in Utah.
transplant.
And it was like a really well put together guide. I'm like, man, I should have grabbed one of those.
Yeah.
But I know who to call
Yep.
if I need it.
Yeah. I'll take a picture of it and send it to you.
Are you guys going to have a garden this year?
I am.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
What
If
are
I
you
ever
gonna
do my
plant?
I'm going to do a raised garden. We talked about that too. I don't know. Tomatoes, peppers.
Are you the gardening type, Ben?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I have before.
Yeah.
Just, regular salsa garden.
Right.
See, that sounds awesome.
Tomatoes, peppers, onions.
I'm going to do pickle cucumbers again,
Okay.
so I can work on a different pickle recipe.
Yeah.
Because spicy pickles are hard to find.
Good spicy pickles are hard
Yeah.
to find. You can
Yeah.
find like
Harmon's.
the famous Dave's sweet and spicy.
No, those
I
are
hate
dog
that.
shit.
Yeah, they're horrible. You just have a vendetta against Famous Dave's, though.
I do.
Like, why do you hate Famous Dave's? And he's like, because it tastes like Famous Dave's.
It used to be good, but then they went downhill and closed some locations, and they're just garbage now.
They like closed. It changed when they became like the sit down restaurant,
Yeah, and it changed to fast food.
and then when it became fast food, and then it was like, yeah, this has gone downhill.
Yeah,
Have you started prepping your garden,
no,
Kurt? No.
no. I'll probably do
Kurt's
that.
actually the green thumb, I think,
is,
of the
yeah.
group. Because you have a garden pretty much every year.
Mhm.
And,
And I got so many yummy tomatoes.
oh, yeah. Your whole backyard was like
My
tomatoes
garden.
last year.
My garden did really well last
It
year.
did, yeah.
Last year was a really wet year, too.
Yeah.
I don't know. This winter seems like it's been kind of weird, like warmer than normal.
But we've still got a great snowpack, so
Yeah, that's true.
I just saw we were 122% of normal.
Really?
Yeah,
It doesn't seem like it with how little snow we've gotten in the valley, but
yeah. There's snowpack's 122%.
Leave the snow in the mountains where everybody actually wants
Exactly.
it.
That's my thing.
that's just been crazy this year to see the changes in the skiing environment up there, because there's a whole website on the UDOT. I think it's UDOT.gov/ like Cottonwood Canyons, and you can look at they have a sensor at the bottom of each canyon, Little and Big Cottonwood Canyon, that tracks every car that passes it, and it tells you the volume of traffic going up there. And it also tells you the availability of reserved parking spots
Oh, that's cool.
and stuff like that. But it's every time I've looked at it, it's just busy as shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I haven't even been up in the canyon during the winter for the last couple years because it's been so busy.
Yeah, I can't
So
even-
the busiest booth was the bread booth at the Home and Garden Show.
Yeah.
There's probably, 30 people waiting to buy
Oh, yeah.
bread?
And it was a madhouse. They were accepting Venmo payments, and they didn't even ask to show, like, that you made the payment. They're just like, oh, no, send it to Venmo.
Yeah.
There's one lady, like, I guess they don't care if I paid or not, but I paid on Venmo, so I'm just leaving. But it was a madhouse.
It was a madhouse.
One thing I came across this week, too, I think we talked about it a little bit on last episode, but there's a guy that went viral on Twitter who went to Five Guys, and he paid $24 for one meal.
what?
Yeah.
What?
The hamburger, he got fries and a drink.
Where was this at?
I didn't see where. I can look it up. But it was just Five Guys restaurant. I don't know if it was... I guess you could make the argument that it could be like New York.
Well, if it's in
LA.
like certain neighborhoods that are stupid rich people, then that would be why.
Like the dynamic pricing we talked about
Yeah,
on
we
last
did,
episode,
yeah.
where they're
Yeah.
trying to raise the prices.
Based on how busy they are.
Let's see. Here's the receipt. I'll read it to you. A bacon cheeseburger, bacon ketchup and mustard for $12.49, one regular soda for $2.89, and one little fry for $5.19.
No.
Subtotal is $20.57. Sales tax is $1.34 for a total of $24.10. Yes.
Are you okay?
We got. It doesn't say where.
There's no way I'm paying that much for a cheeseburger.
Yeah, he didn't even order off a DoorDash either. I guess I was expecting about $12 to $15 per person for Five Guys. $22 without tip just seems to cross the line. What is the right amount these days? The post, which garnered over 25 million views on X.
Wow.
Yeah, so we kind of viral. But I mean, we just like talking about the Home and Garden Show. Everything is getting so expensive. I think that we have to be careful because companies are probably hearing that we're all talking about things getting more expensive, and they're
Yeah.
like, maybe if we just raise the prices up, they'll just blame it on everything getting more expensive.
I almost made a spontaneous purchase on that swinging picnic table.
Yeah, you acted like that was a great deal too.
I did.
We sat down at this picnic table. It's all galvanized steel, powder coated. It's patio furniture, and it's a picnic table that you can put your legs upon. The whole
It's a
table
glider
swings.
table. And it has a cool awning over it. And
And she comes up, and I was like, she's all, how much are these? These are really nice. She's all, it's $38.50 for the show. And Laura's like, that's a great deal. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, you realize that it wasn't $38.40,
Yes,
right?
I did know that,
And you're
yeah.
like, yeah. I'm like, geez, we need to make more money if you're just like, that's a great deal.
I sat there for a minute. I almost pulled out my debit card. Almost.
It was super cool, though. It was really well put
Yeah.
together.
But I mean, as you're sitting there trying to eat and everyone's swinging and
We talked about that. Like,
yeah, it doesn't really swing. Well, of course, we didn't swing it, but it just kind of slowly glides. It's kind of nice, comfy.
spill
the
your
problem
beer.
is if you have like 4 or 5 people sitting there and people have to put their feet up, there's always going to be
Yeah.
one person that
puts them down
on their feet on the ground. So you try to swing and there's just one person that's being stubborn. I just assume there will be.
Yeah.
It'd
I
be
thought
me.
it was cool, though.
It would be just like no swinging when I'm around.
Not while I'm eating.
Different kind of swinging.
So there's an article that I'm reading that talked about like a Big Mac meal was $18.
Off a DoorDash?
No, just at the local McDonald's was $18. But you have to remember where this McDonald's is.
Was it in like Times
It's like-
Square?
It's like Darien, Connecticut, which is like one of the most richest neighborhoods in the United States. And people are like, I'm not going to pay that. Of course you're not.
Oh yeah.
But those people can. So that's why
They
the
don't
prices
care.
You
are
could
yeah.
buy a lot of burger for that at the grocery store.
you can. Yeah, I think you could buy 24 quarter-ounce patties for about that price.
Sneeze.
But the thing that was frustrating me about it was when I heard the article being read, they're talking about McDonald's price gouging and this and that, and instilling fear that McDonald's is raising their prices. But no, that's not what's happening.
What's happening?
So it's just being in a rich neighborhood.
And the minimum wage there is probably
Yeah.
$18 an hour. Speaking of that, did you see where California is trying to pass the order? It's like $20 an hour or whatever.
Yeah,
for
there's something really interesting
for
about
fast
that.
food. But then Newsom, the governor, is trying to exempt Panera Bread, because they donated. The owner of Panera Bread donated so much money to his campaign. He wants to exempt them from this $20 an hour.
So they're basically
I thought that was
passing
a
a
federal
law,
law.
that says, I think it's a state law.
The state. Well, their state laws high. Their state minimum federal or minimum wage is higher than the federal. So the federal's $7.25, and California's trying to pass it to $20. But then they want to exempt Panera Bread from that $20 an hour minimum
Well, who's
wage.
going to work there then?
Well, here's
Because
the
I
thing.
wouldn't take a job there if they were paying lower than.
It gets a little bit deeper than that, which, first of all, it's kind of messed up that they want to exempt one specific company because of I think it was a $2 million donation that they made to this particular guy's campaign. And he's trying to pass the law, so he exempts them. The internet goes crazy, and so then the vice president of Panera comes out and says, oh, no, we're going to raise our minimum wage anyway, even though we're exempt from doing that. But the problem in the beginning is you shouldn't be able to be exempt from a law in the first place. It doesn't make it okay that you're going to pay them the same money. You just shouldn't be exempt
it's like
for it.
Trying to coerce other businesses to donate to you, or what are you trying to do there?
Money over everything, I guess. But I was reading that too, and I'm like, this is crazy. There's a lot of people freaking out about it.
Just shows how high the corruption goes.
Yeah, it really does. What do you think would be the most you'd pay for a hamburger?
$5.
$5?
Wait. Where at?
That's part of the question.
Yeah.
Depends on the hamburger.
Okay,
Exactly.
so let's say
Where it's at,
Applebee's.
Applebee's,
Yeah. Which
$3.
That'd be crazy if we lived in a society that you just pay what you wanted at a particular restaurant. I think Applebee's would be out of business.
So yeah, what's coming on that burger? I mean,
Okay, let's just say it's a standard cheeseburger.
$3.
Quarter-pound cheeseburger.
Yeah, quarter-pound cheeseburger.
Maybe I'd go up to $10.
Okay, for like a really good one,
Yeah.
Is it-
like fresh ground beef.
It needs to come with fries and a drink though for that price.
It's just a cheeseburger.
No,
Yeah, not
no,
paying
I
$10.
paid $10 just for a
No.
hamburger.
Me either.
I mean,
What would you pay, Laura?
If it was a combo meal, probably $10, $12.
Okay.
Depending on where.
exactly. It's such a. I mean, if I'm at a fancy, like we're grinding this, right now. I mean, it's top grade meat type of deal.
Sirloin steak meat and a nice.
Yeah.
Homemade buns and
Yeah.
$25.
Then if a gourmet, if it's a gourmet something like that, then I could see
maybe $15,
Maybe 15,
20.
or truffle fries and all that stuff. Yeah, then I could
But
see.
for a McDonald's cheeseburger, it's
No.
on the value menu, man.
I think Kurt made the point. It depends on how much you make, because then you're going to charge more, right? Like I think
Well, it
that's
depends on the median income in that neighborhood. Like the neighborhood that I was talking about earlier, Durham, Connecticut, the median income there is $250,000. So everything's going to be a little bit higher.
Yeah, and I'm sure that the price of the building they own is a little more expensive. The property value is more expensive. If you're renting, it's more expensive.
Overhead.
Yeah. Big Mac from Uber Eats right now is $6.19 before tip and delivery fee.
Yeah.
And how much is it normally without Uber?
I can't find they make you download the app to look at their actual prices, but from what I can tell, generally on DoorDash and Uber Eats, it's like $1 or $2 more on the menu. So probably $5.19 or something. But I'm going to add this to the cart just to see.
Yeah.
This is why Uber Eats and stuff is crazy.
For which sandwich?
Big Mac.
Just a Big Mac?
In Midvale.
Yeah, should be like $3.
Dude, this website is horrible.
I'd say probably $4.50.
Yeah,
For Big
maybe.
Mac.
It depends. I was going to try to... Oh, there we go.
I noticed when I went through McDonald's that they got rid of the dollar menu.
Yeah, that's been
Cheeseburger
gone for a
like
minute.
$2.20 now.
Big Mac
It's like,
is
what?
$4.99.
$4.99 on their actual...
Yeah,
On their app?
On their pickup menu.
Okay.
Okay.
And it was how much on?
I'm
Six
just
something.
about to find out.
Thought he said like $6.20.
If I just ordered a Big Mac, it's not in a combo. It's $6.19. Oh, see, this is skewed because Uber gave me a 7-day trial of their Uber One. So it basically
Took their fee
you're let's see, yeah, because it says $6.19 minus $6.19. The delivery fee is $4.49, and the taxes are $3.95. Then a tip would be $3. So even though I got the hamburger for free, it still cost me $11 off of Uber Eats.
Now, if I change... Oh, my God, yeah. If I change to delivery on the McDonald's app, it goes up to $6.19.
Okay.
So then it's probably using it through Uber Eats.
And then...
So matching the price.
And if I add to cart, let's see. Or did you just already do all this?
I did it, but it'll be different for you because of the promotion. But then you get into things like Instacart too for groceries, and you were doing delivered groceries for a while.
I still
but
do.
Oh, do they charge you what's the delivery fee?
It's $9.99, I think.
I guess the convenience fee for $10.
Well, and I order a lot, so I order like once every 6 weeks. So
And I think, could we make the argument that Instacart is more like a personal shopper?
It is,
Like you're
yeah.
not just building a list and then...
Holy Christ. So, yeah, $17.53
oh my goodness,
For just the
for
sandwich.
just the sandwich.
And how much did
Who's
it add as
getting
tip?
that
Like
money?
$3?
Yeah, $3. There's a delivery fee for $3. So yeah, let me go through all the fees here. So the sandwich is $6.19. There's a delivery fee for $2.99. There's a service fee for 74 cents. There's a small order fee for $3.50.
I forgot about that.
There's a sales tax for $1.11, and then there's a tip for $3.
wow.
$17.53.
You know what I say to that? Get your lazy ass off the couch and drive to McDonald's.
Well, here's the thing: it's like a lot of the younger generation these days lives off of DoorDash and
Yeah.
Uber Eats, and then they wonder why they don't have any money.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't drive.
Yeah, you're nickel and dimed out the
A
ass.
small
on fees.
order fee.
Yeah, and then if you
What is that?
if you order from far away, they'll charge you a long distance order fee.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's a ripoff.
So you can probably get that $3.50.
This is why I'm so against DoorDash.
So is DoorDash getting all that money?
So it's kind of a breakdown. I've heard that if a company like McDonald's, it's cheaper for them to go through a service like DoorDash or Uber Eats because they don't have to hire and maintain their own drivers, right, for
Yeah.
delivery. But then DoorDash and Uber Eats are going to charge McDonald's a fee. So
Yeah.
hence the reason why the menu prices go up, because they're covering their fee for having DoorDash and Uber
Right.
service their delivery. They're going to charge a little bit more on their food. The delivery fee, I guarantee that all goes to the company, like Uber
Not the
or
driver.
DoorDash, not the driver. Driver never sees any of that. I'm pretty sure the driver only sees the tip, and even then, they don't know what they're getting tipped before they deliver your food.
Tip in cash, people.
Yeah, they
Yeah, so
probably
you-
don't even see the whole tip when
Probably
you
not.
pay with the card.
They might even skim the tip. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. So they could be getting,
So they charge you triple, cheap out on the driver.
And it's a really weird conundrum. I was thinking about this last night. It kind of passes the buck off of the business and the servicing company because they hire drivers through a really basic interview process.
Right.
Do you have a driver's license? Is your car not old?
Is it insured?
And is it insured? Yeah. And then if that's good, then great, you're hired. But then if the driver messes up your order, DoorDash doesn't take ownership of that. Neither does McDonald's.
Right.
I mean, DoorDash will be like, we'll just reorder your food.
Or credit you.
Or credit your account. But the employees they hire make their business look bad. But they've figured out a way for you to make that one person look bad. Because they'll say, Wendy is delivering your order. And if it's messed up when it gets to your house, you don't blame DoorDash, you blame Wendy.
Yeah.
It's really
or
weird.
You can go to McDonald's and get your Big Mac for $4.99.
Right.
Or you can pay $12.54 more to have it delivered.
To your door.
But you know how hard it is to get off my fat ass and get in my truck and go wait at the drive-thru? Nobody
How
likes
hard?
the drive-thru.
How hard?
It's not that hard.
Okay.
But I think people have that mentality these days. It's just easier to have things come to your door. And I've done that before.
Oh, sure. It's convenient.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be paying $13 in convenience fees.
Could you imagine if you were working on your water heater? You needed a piece of gas pipe, a T piece of the gas pipe or whatever. You're like, oh, I can just DoorDash it to my house for $30. Well, that's what they're trying to get into. Is they're trying to get everything delivered to your house.
Well, Home Depot delivers.
Yeah, they do, and it's a different service because I think you like order it and then they ship it.
Right.
And it
separately.
takes-
They do. Even Walgreens does same day shipping or
Yeah.
delivery. I mean.
But could you imagine a DoorDash scenario where
Yeah.
you're like if you're like, oh, I have to get my prescription from Walgreens, and they're like, oh yeah, for a $10
stop by and
convenience
pick it up
fee
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only time I would ever consider DoorDash is if I'm traveled to a different city that I'm not familiar with.
Yeah, it was
Then I would consider it.
There was one like home improvement store where they advertised, hey, come in, we'll help you get everything for this project. And then if you get home and realize, we screwed up, or like I don't mean like we as in the store, but like it's the conjective you and the store getting all your supplies. You can call them or place an order and they'll deliver it to you that same day for free.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like, oh, dang, we forgot 2x4s.
Yeah, or like, oh, well, I need to do this painting project and like they help you figure out everything they helped you figure out everything you're going to need. Oh, wait, no, we were wrong. And you can buy the stuff and they'll come bring it to you for free.
Nice.
Yeah, because basically you're planning on doing that project and they want you to be able to get it done.
Yeah.
So they'll deliver it to you. It's a weird world that we live in. That's for sure. Let's take a quick break.
Okay.
All right.
All right, we'll be right back. And we're back.
Hello.
Weekly InSalt, episode 310. Oh, that joke's getting old. Ben, thank you for being here. I didn't know we were going to do a half an hour on our complaints about DoorDash, but we did. I think that a lot of people have the same complaints, and also just be aware. You're going to pay extra. And if you're trying to save money, don't order through any of that.
Yeah.
No.
But Ben, let's dive in a little bit into your world. I thought about this on break. I'm like, what's a normal day in the life of Ben with that many partners?
It's pretty normal. Wake up. I mean, I text all my partners, good morning. How are you doing today? The ones that we've reached the point where we tell each other we love you. Said, I love you. Can't wait till I see you next time, whether that's Wednesday or we have a date planned on Monday. And, go through, I'm working today.
Yeah.
That's pretty normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell them, I have a date tonight with this partner, or these are my plans coming up.
So it's more normal, but I'm sure at some point there's scheduling conflicts. Or is everybody pretty... I guess you have to have agreement across all parties, right?
We're all
there's
pretty
an
open.
understanding.
Yeah, all comes down to communication in the beginning, saying, I'm open. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. If I can't do something with you, I'll tell you this is what I'm doing.
So
But
no
then
hurt feelings.
Yeah, no hurt feelings as far as scheduling or not spending time with somebody.
I think it just blows my mind because there's two people that have a hard time communicating in most cases. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, I have to set reminders for myself. So
Yeah.
No, we all do. So.
yeah.
Yeah. How do you handle like a conflict in a situation? Is it like you sit down all together? Or are you ever all in the same room and you're like, let's all just talk?
No, because
You keep it kind of
I
separated.
practice polyamory. It's my relationship with partner A is completely independent of my relationship
Okay.
with partner
Yeah.
B.
Okay.
They know each other and they know that everybody's okay with, what we've agreed to already.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So there's no group gatherings.
We go to group gatherings usually as part of the community.
Yeah.
And like we went to coffee on yesterday morning. Me and my wife went with the big group. I had my girlfriend showed up for coffee. The guy that I see showed up for coffee. And we're very, we can be in the same room together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that makes sense that you like silo it apart where it's like kind of in a way because everybody's different,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sure there's different aspects of each person that have attractive qualities and and satisfy certain needs for
Yeah.
you, and it's really interesting that dude, I can do it.
I mean, there are times like my one girlfriend's really into, she wants to have a threesome with her two partners for her birthday in April. So we have a hotel room planned, and that's what we're going to do for her birthday.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I just don't
Yeah.
date. It's too complicated.
Yeah. Well, dating in Utah too was
Yeah.
even worse.
Yeah.
Especially the older you get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chaz, I know you got questions. You got to fire away now.
I'm not
You're
like
looking like you got questions.
No?
You don't have anything?
I'm not. I listened to the previous episode, so
Yeah.
that answered pretty much all my questions. I
Yeah,
had,
we did
so,
get really deep into
Yeah,
it
so
there.
if you got questions,
We-
they're going to be answered in episode 275.
One of the things that we focused on in that episode too was the community that you're involved with is very understanding and very accepting, and it's part of being a part of that community, and you're all there and accepting of each other without judgment,
Yeah.
And I think
And
that's
it's
important.
more of an educational. You
Yeah.
have questions, ask. We'll answer it.
Mhm.
I'm very open with my life and my thoughts and beliefs.
Yeah.
So it's all educational. It's if you want to know something, ask in
Yeah.
a nice way, and
Mhm. Yeah.
we'll answer in a nice
Yeah.
way. We'll,
Yeah, don't show up.
Respectfully.
Yeah, don't come in
Yeah.
hot.
we'll feed the same energy that people feed us.
Yeah.
All right. Well, go to episode 275 because it
Exactly,
gets way
yeah.
deeper
Oh,
than we're
yeah.
going to get today. I got to do a hard transition to the Cybertruck thing because I was thinking about it. You have a video of
So
something.
yeah, I came across a video on YouTube yesterday. This guy decided he was going to test how bulletproof his Cybertruck actually was.
Which Tesla did. I thought they did a demonstration
Well,
of that.
so
Yeah.
explain what a Cybertruck is.
That's
first.
the Tesla truck.
Oh, I didn't know they had a truck.
Yes.
Electric
It looks
truck.
ridiculous.
Electric truck, yeah.
Yeah, you've seen this
Oh,
like weird
this thing.
transformer
Okay,
thing.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really horrible at going off the road. Like off-roading is horrible in this thing, I've heard.
Yeah, it gets so heavy. I
Yeah.
mean,
Do they actually sell those, or did somebody make one?
They sell
They
them.
sell
They
They
sell
sell them?
Yeah,
How
they're
much
in
are
production. Too much.
yeah.
like $100
Yeah.
grand.
Any
Well, you
Teslas
can't
do
get them
that.
right
ugly.
now.
I think they're like back ordered.
Yeah, like orders for them started like 3 years ago.
I personally think it's ugly.
Oh,
No, it's ugly as shit.
Yeah, okay.
definitely. So,
Cybertruck order now. Let's see what it says.
so yeah, he took it out and he shot it with 9mm. I can't remember the other caliber, and a 50 caliber.
Mm-hmm.
If you just get the rear-wheel drive version, you're going to pay $57,000. If you want the all-wheel drive, you're paying $76,000. And you get it delivered this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Their estimated range is 340 miles on the battery.
Mm-hmm. And are they bulletproof?
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I forgot to unmute the channel.
Nothing is actually bulletproof. There's always going to be a bigger bullet. But today
It's
we're gonna
barely
see
driving in the snow
scientifically
back
where
there. You
that
can see the
line
back
gets
wheel
drawn.
spinning.
We have tiny 22 bullets all the way up to a 50 cal, which should do the job.
It's a little bit snowy today, so we have to sterilize the surface with the burn test.
he's right now he's hitting it with the not a flamethrower.
Yeah.
All right, that was
That was fun.
Let's get to the actual
That's.
shooters.
Can you pause it? That
Ravens
basically
been
describes
Ridge
the
has sent
excitement
over
you
quite
get
a few of their compact
from the not a flamethrower. Like anybody who bought one, that's all you do with it is you pull it out in a moment like that where you're like, let's heat something up.
Yeah.
And then you put it away and never
Why
use
do
it
they
again.
call it a not a flamethrower?
Because that's what it was marketed as.
Uh-huh.
Because they weren't legally allowed to sell a flamethrower, so they called it not a
Oh,
flamethrower.
dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's also one of those things that's built by one of Musk's companies.
Wasn't it the
Gotcha.
Boring Company?
Yeah, I think it is built by
Yeah.
the Boring Company.
Like boring, snooze boring?
Well, that's what they plan.
Oh.
The play on
Yeah.
words is they
Okay.
they
But
were
it's
going
like
to do
for-
those tunnels for Teslas. Like you basically put your car in neutral, and then the tunnel just drives you through it. And I think they created one test tunnel in LA somewhere. And the Boring Company was the boring machine that would create those supposedly super quick.
Yeah.
But it never worked out. I think the
That's
Boring
funny.
Company's gone at this point. I think.
So he's taken and he's got a bunch of Ridge wallets and he's taping them to the sides of the truck.
This will get into our advertising
Yeah,
conversation.
this was an ad, so we're not going to watch that part. But yeah,
Yeah. So and
square
then he,
box. Ridge will donate $1,000 to my not a wheelchair company, up to $15,000.
Really? Man, he's
Throwing
just
out
sucking
like
that
Glock
test.
19
Right?
a 9mm handgun, shooting full metal jackets, 115 grain, and I am going to take 5 shots and see where that gets us. Never shot a $100,000 truck before, but Elon says it's bulletproof. That's wild.
Oh, yep. Got a slow-mo in on the Ridge
Yep.
wallet for paid purposes.
yep.
Oh, no way. Oh.
You know what? That would be
Through.
sweet, dude, if I had a wallet that'd stop a bullet
Oh, no.
for no reason.
so he's just shot his Cybertruck 5 times with a 9mm.
With a 9mm, none of them went through.
That's why it's so heavy, because those panels are steel.
Yeah.
I bet if you shoot it enough, though.
That still looks like $10,000 worth of damage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And actually in this, then the Ridge wallet actually caught one of the bullets.
What's a Ridge wallet?
It's just a metal clip wallet.
Ches succumbed to the advertising.
He saw
I've
it.
had one of
bought
these
one.
for years.
Yeah, let's look at this thing.
All right.
Ridge, if you're listening, you might as well just sponsor us. We gave you a free ad.
So it's just made out of metal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you shoot it?
Maybe
Ridge wall looks like a pain in the ass.
that's easy.
Literal.
Yeah.
Why don't sit on it? You keep it in your front pocket. Then he shoots with all these different
Right.
guns.
You've got a Costanzo Ridge wallet, dude. It was pretty thick.
All right. So next bullet.
so
You might as well see what the next one is.
then it's another guy. He comes up. He shoots it with a 9mm too.
Oh, okay. Let's see if
Fast
we can find the
forward.
next one.
So then they do a few different guns before they finally get one that'll go through it.
I don't know what he's shooting here, but it looks like the same.
Yeah, it looks like a 9mm.
Yeah. The 9s are just denting the gun or the truck.
I guess you wouldn't have to get it repaired, right? But you're saying, Ben, it's like $10,000 in damage. It probably is, but if
Yeah.
it didn't go through, like, whatever. I wonder if people will start doing that for aesthetic reasons. They
Right.
shoot their
Just
Cybertruck.
have- yeah.
Dude, I got bullet dents.
Looks like this is a
Shoot their
7.62.
name in it.
Black tip. So black tip is armor piercing, I think?
No.
Or is it red tip? No, red tip's incendiary.
This one's about 6 cents. This one costs about 40 cents, and this one costs about 25 cents. When we get into the bigger bullets, though, this AR costs 33 cents, and this 50 cal costs about $5 a shot.
Wow.
Not that it matters when we're shooting a $100,000 truck.
Right?
What
Yeah.
happens to these little tiny guys? This is a 22. It will probably not go through.
Why'd they start with the 9mm and they go
Right.
back
Go
down
down
to
to
22?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, lame.
It sounds
Yeah.
like a pellet gun.
Exactly.
It barely even hit.
Sounds like
yeah.
a stapler.
It kind of does.
So yes, this 22 is barely making a dent.
Yeah, that didn't do anything.
I want to skip.
It looks
forward
like
to
a
the big
shopping
bullet.
cart dent.
Yeah, let's go to the 50.
All right.
Or to the AR.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks like a good spot.
It's much bigger than a 17, and it's also moving 1,000 feet faster per second, about 3,200. Quite a bit bigger, quite a bit faster. I have a feeling this one's going to go through both sides of the door.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
This is
no.
going through.
I'm gonna say
You already
no.
saw the video, though, so you just spoiled it.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it went
right
through. I still want to see the bigger bullet though.
Oh, yeah, we got to watch the 50 cal.
Right by the other hole. Yeah.
Let me see if I can find that.
You know, in a way, I think it would be cool to be a content creator for YouTube like this, but they're out in the middle of nowhere in Utah. It's snowy, and then they've got cameras out there. Like, this kind of seems like it'd be miserable to shoot.
I know where they're at. They're at an actual
range.
They're at a range, yes.
All right, I want to see how big this hole
Have
is.
you ever? Has anybody in this room shot a 50 cal?
No.
I have not.
I haven't. I've shot a Desert Eagle before.
50 cal
50 cal Desert Eagle. It was
pistol.
dumb.
The thing I'm worried about, though, is that this is probably going to
Oh, the intense music comes in.
even though we're hitting the door, just because of how brutal and large this bullet is. So fingers crossed
like the
we don't
music.
break the glass.
Yeah, it's building suspense.
Yeah.
Glass is glass.
He's not going to stand up with the Barrett 50 cal.
Yeah.
Oh, that just sounds menacing.
The
It sounds like
suspense.
he's nervous to shoot it.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Did it?
No chance.
I think I did all right.
You hit the door. Good job.
Yeah.
Door from here. That's freaking wild.
Door didn't do much with that.
No,
Oh my gosh.
no, it's just a little bit of steel.
Like start open. Oh, that's crazy.
So it put a hole about the size of your
But your
finger.
finger, yeah.
So it's not bulletproof.
What's this side looking like?
Depends on the bullet.
Yeah.
That's not
But I think it's kind of funny to begin with that they talked about it being bulletproof, because if somebody wants to kill you, chances are they're not shooting 9mm at you.
No.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're going to have something that they know.
Well, at
will get
least
to.
not. I mean, you might have some whack job,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
shooting at you with a 9mm, but
Break yourself, fool.
yeah,
There's always a bigger bullet.
exactly.
There
That's what he
always is.
said too. So
Yeah.
Didn't break the
Didn't
glass,
break
though.
the
did
glass, yeah.
yeah.
Nope.
And it still goes down.
Yeah, that's wild. Well, they shot super low.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't buy one.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't
either.
buy one
No.
because they're ugly.
Yeah.
But
Now I
yeah,
want to see him
To
put
go back
C4
to-
in it. And see.
It's C4 proof.
but yeah, if you want to go check this video out, it's Jerry rigs everything.
Go back to the very beginning of the video for me when they're driving the truck up and he's talking about it. Like right there. Look at the back tire.
Yeah, it's
Just spinning.
It can barely make it. And there's
It's
like,
on level ground.
it's on level ground with like maybe a 1/4 inch of snow.
and it's just spinning tire.
It's just spinning tire.
Yeah.
What a horrible machine. Although when you look at the actual statistics, do you know how much of ownership Elon Musk has in Tesla? I think it's like 13%.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he's not like the majority owner of Tesla anyway.
He sold it all to buy his Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. All said and done, not impressed.
Don't me either.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it can't stop a 50 cal, what good is it?
I would ride in one and drive one, but I'd never buy one.
Exactly.
You know, like the Tacoma for that same price, $76,000. I paid less than that for my Tacoma TRD Pro, and it's way better.
Well, you heard him. He's got all the bells and whistles. It's $100,000.
Yeah. But what are the
Yeah,
bells
what
and
are
whistles?
the bells and whistles in that?
A package that makes it look good.
Yeah.
Though that, yeah, if you paid $100,000, it doesn't look any better.
High definition radio system.
Exactly. Yeah.
Satellite radio,
Bigger batteries.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Longer
You're paying
range.
that money to turn heads. That's all you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, we did talk about that dude driving a Cybertruck with the Apple AR glasses
yeah.
or whatever
Yeah.
the other week. Kurt, you got a Curts Corner.
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Let's do that.
Curts Corner.
Curts Corner.
You guys up to date on your COVID vaccines?
Nope. I mean, I got my shot and I got a booster, but that was it. I don't have like the most recent one.
So you're not number 4 on the list.
For what?
Your COVID vax.
Wait, what does number 4 mean?
The 4th vaccine.
Oh,
Or
no.
the
I'm fully
4th booster.
vaccinated.
No.
I thought it was only kind of like 8 or something.
No, I don't know. It's either 4 or 5 that you can, because I mean, I've had my 4th one or 3rd one. I can go and schedule another one. It's like a yearly thing.
Yeah, I won't
Now,
get
now
another
they're
one.
adding it with the flu shot, so it's
Yeah.
a yearly
Yeah. Anyway,
vaccine.
I kind of knew that was going to happen, I think.
well, there's a
Optional
62-year-old
shot.
guy in Germany who deliberately got 217 COVID-19 vaccine shots over 29 months.
Why?
Gotta be paranoid.
and found that he suffered no negative vaccine-related side effects.
It kind of makes it sound like he did it just to see. I wonder
Yeah.
what happened
Yeah.
if I
Yeah.
get 200 of these.
Yeah. Well, there was speculation that he got all these and then he'd get all the little stupid cards for them, and then he was selling the cards.
I could see that. If
Yeah.
you're the anomaly getting 200
I want to know if he's gotten
vaccines.
COVID.
Doesn't say.
He only got it after his first 100 shots.
How many times he's had it?
Yeah.
But then what would they use if he came down with cancer when he had 200 vaccines?
It's like,
Yeah.
dude, you've taken all the
You
vaccines,
took
man.
200 of it.
Yeah.
He is what you would call a walking experiment. So after hearing about him from a newspaper, researchers at a local university contacted him and asked if they could study him in the name of science, in which he agreed. But yeah,
That sounds like the opposite of those advertisements on the radio where it's like, sign up for this experimental drug study. We'll pay you up to
$50
$2,000 every week,
Yeah.
but you've got to put this pill in your body that we don't know what it does yet.
Could be a placebo.
He just did it without getting paid
Yeah,
for
he
it.
wanted to do it.
And then then they're like, can we study you? He's like, yeah, you do it for free. Is he getting paid for it?
no.
Yeah.
No.
So he's like, dude, I just love living on the edge.
But medical professionals did tell him to stop.
Yeah, I think.
But he did get 4 more on the way out.
We're going to invite you to stop, but we'll give you 4 more.
I promise after these last 4, I'm done.
I mean, how is he finding places that'll keep giving him to him? Like, how are they not, like, recognizing him?
I don't know. Probably because it goes to
Just
different
travels
places.
around the world just getting
Yeah.
COVID vaccines.
Yeah.
I guess, thank you for that guy, because he's doing the work that we're not going to do. I'm not getting 200 of them to see what happens.
I'm not getting 4 of them.
Yeah.
Me either.
True. I think that was kind of weird when the vaccine first came out, that everybody was so like, there was this very polarizing argument of, well, I don't trust it. I don't know what it does. And now it's like the flu shot, every year you're supposed to go get that. I don't get the flu shot either on a yearly basis. I don't think I haven't done that for most of my life. And I'm fine. I don't know. Just get the flu. Get the flu, be a man.
Have you had the flu?
Yeah, I have.
It
I have
sucks.
gotten the flu, and it's not fun.
No.
But there was that cold going around this year that was like, it wasn't the flu, but it was like worse
Yeah,
than the
it
flu.
ruined my life
For like
a month.
a month, yeah.
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 Yeah. You're crazy though, dude. I would have been at the doctor like day 4. I'd have been like, something's not right.
And if something wasn't right, and they'd say, "Yeah, you're right. Go home, go to bed.
Have some chicken soup.
Here's my bill. Thanks."
This video triggered me a little bit because of the Ridge wallet, and I wanted to talk to Kurt about this. We've been putting it off for a while, but I want you to describe in a paragraph how you feel about advertising, Kurt.
In a paragraph, I can't. I can only do it in like a couple words.
Okay, a couple words.
Fuck advertising.
Advertising is getting out of control, and everybody has to do it. But we were talking about baseball games and stuff and basketball games. We've mentioned on the show before. At any given time, you're looking at like 30 advertisements.
Yeah.
But I guess somebody's got to pay for like the Delta Center.
I suppose.
Say it looks like our table here is a walking advertisement.
Yeah.
True.
Stickers are like, you think about it, stickers, merchandise, stuff like that are the easiest form of advertising that's super acceptable, because people, if you give somebody a free shirt, they're going to wear it. And then while they're wearing it, you're just getting free
Maybe.
advertisement. Well, you won't. You'll rip the logo off of it. You go out of your way to take the logos off of
I do.
pretty much everything.
I do.
Yeah. Even though we all know you're wearing Carhartt stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We know it's FR.
I mean, I kind of have given up on caring about that, I guess, the advertising part of things. But at the same time, it does kind of get to me a little bit.
The thing about advertising is it doesn't make me want to buy it.
You can't tell me that you've been at home after a couple beers and that Little Caesar advertisement comes on and you're just
No.
like, dang. Taco Bell advertisement comes on and you're like, I need that
I'll
Taco
buy
Bell.
Taco Bell without advertisement, so
But then how do you know what's gonna be new? To go
it
try?
doesn't matter. I get the same thing every time I
Okay.
go.
What is your standard order?
Taco Supreme and a bean burrito with sour cream. That's what I had today.
Yeah. That was controversial. I asked Laura the other night, I was like, what's your favorite fast food restaurant? Or just asking a group of people. And everybody's like, I don't know, McDonald's, Del Taco. And Laura's like, Taco Bell.
What did you order?
What?
A burrito supreme.
Doritos Locos Taco Supreme and a bean burrito with sour cream.
And a side of butt piss later.
No.
I mean, Taco Bell is known for that for
I
some reason.
eat Taco Bell at least once to twice a week.
Your body's hardened to it, you know. Now you're
Yeah.
resilient to the Taco
It's kind
Bell
of like
diarrhea.
it's kind of like the flu shot.
You have to go get a Taco Bell vaccine.
Yes.
It's all the same at Taco Bell. Can't you just go through and say, I want $10 worth of food and
It kind of is all the same.
It's all the
ingredients,
same.
Just put
Yeah.
it, presented in a
They have
different
a
way.
new-
meat, beans,
chicken-
tortilla, cheese?
They have a new chicken empanada. I saw on the menu today. I didn't
Sounds
get it, but
we got to try it.
it looked good.
We've been doing it all wrong. We've just been eating spicy things and weird chips on the show. We just need to try all the new menu items at fast food places to
Yep.
really live on the edge.
That might be something to try.
Yeah, look it up on the computer.
Well, I know that Del Taco came out with the birria ramen and stuff.
Yeah,
I've never
it's
tried
okay.
that. It was all right.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
how much can you expect from
Yeah.
Del Taco? It's fast food.
Yeah,
I had
it's
the tacos. And they were all right. I
it's a
didn't try the
crispy-
ramen.
Just
crispy
looking at,
chicken
like, their-
empanada.
Kurt just pulled up the Taco Bell page, and on the front page, I was like, none of that looks that appetizing.
It doesn't.
Except for the potato thing. I
Yeah,
heard that
go to the
people were
new button.
crazy about those potatoes.
This.
Yeah, cheesy
Chicken
crispinata.
That looks awful.
It does, doesn't it?
It looks like a it looks like a chicken calzone.
Yeah.
What is that? Cinnamon bread?
It kind of does look like it has
Yeah.
cinnamon outside.
But
It
yeah, I
comes
saw
with
that on the
spicy
menu
ranch.
today. I did not order it.
Yeah, that does not. And even if you ordered it, it's not going to look like that.
Yeah, have they confirmed that like 89% of their chicken is in cardboard?
I think this is their halfway compromise to bringing back the caramel apple empanada, which I wish they would bring back.
They might. This might be the precursor to that.
Yeah.
That was another thing that happened in COVID is all these restaurants started getting rid of everything.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw that on the menu. I'm like, that looks gross.
Yeah.
Well, all of their menu looks gross.
No, it
Yeah.
Go
doesn't.
back to the menu. We'll take a look. You
What do
gotta
you want to look at?
just pick tacos.
Tacos?
You gotta order one thing from here, Kurt. What do you order?
Nothing.
You have to. A spicy potato soft taco. That's crazy.
Chalupa.
Chalupas are all right.
The gorditas are great.
Yeah,
they
the
got the
gorditas are
cheese.
great.
I guess I would go with that. But I ain't paying $4.89 for that.
Yeah, $4 for yeah.
I got $5.19 for this one.
It's because it's
Doritos.
Doritos branded.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's why I wouldn't pay. Gross.
I think I just do like
You
the
want to
$5
get the Doritos
crazy
Locos
stuff.
tacos?
They
I
are
gotta admit
actually
they're good.
really good.
And why are we seeing order tacos in Sacramento?
Oh, he didn't turn. Yeah, he turned off the location services, so it just assumes. Are you on a VPN right now?
No.
Oh, that'd be wild if Kurt had. He's like, yeah, based on what I have to look up on the podcast, I got a VPN.
Yeah, so I ordered a taco, burrito, and a Pepsi or Coke, whatever they have. It was $7 something. $8.
Ben, what's your favorite fast food place? If like you had to go to one for the rest of your life, it has to be
And
like
only one.
It has to be like fast food. It can't be like a. Yeah, you know what I mean by fast food.
Yeah. Probably like an Apollo burger.
They
Okay,
are good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to the Utah roots. I like that. Big and delicious burger.
B&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was allowed to pick two, it'd be Freddy's and Taco Bell.
Do you do like Freddy's?
I do.
Freddy's is
isn't
pretty
bad.
good.
It is pretty good.
Yeah.
You like Freddy's?
Yeah.
I was watching a video of this hot dog cart. Don't ask me how I get on these things. I work from home and I'm on my computer all day. But it was this guy that opened a hot dog cart. I don't know where it's at, but he put potatoes on the hot dog, and I thought that was weird. Potato
well-
taco reminded me of that.
French fries. The junkyard dog at
Yeah.
Schnitzel.
Yeah, but it was just like mashed potatoes
Oh.
that he put in there. But then he had another one too that was like cream cheese and chili and mustard. Like maybe there is something to that.
Well, I will say, growing up, if we had leftover mashed potatoes, Mom would slice the hot dogs down the middle, stuff them full of mashed potatoes, and melt
Yes.
cheese on top.
See,
of
maybe
Guys,
it.
that's
wear
what it
your
is.
professional hot dog eating mask. See if I can bring this up right here.
Oh, I've seen this.
It's not
Do I want to see it?
I'm not sure.
I saw the little dragging thumbnail thing.
As soon as I saw the little thumbnail, I'm like, I just saw this.
hold on.
Is
it's
that a
giving me-
hot dog eating mask?
Some kind of hot dog.
Yeah.
There we go. Now it'll work.
That's for the sex dungeon shit.
Yeah.
It looks like somebody repurposed a gas mask.
Or
Yeah.
some kind of mask.
Yeah.
Hot dog eating mask. Except if you want to eat one hot dog and then two with your eyes.
Yeah.
to go to enter one of those hot dog eating competitions and show
Wear
up with
that.
wearing that.
Yeah.
Oh,
It looks like
another one.
like
Look at
zip
this
ties are at the bottom of that too. That's crazy.
one. That didn't work.
We're doing a real great show
Yeah.
for the audience this week too. It's all on the TV.
I need to order one of those.
Dude, Ben's crazy.
Yeah. And
we
I'd
gotta
wear
get
just
video.
the mask.
Just the mask. I thought that's how you answered your door. Just the mask.
There's this one too. This one's a better looking one.
It's basically a gas mask with a PVC pipe for the mouth.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right.
We've officially reached the end of the episode. Yeah, we got to get video in here,
we
man.
have.
I know.
Because I think that the listeners would love to see what we're seeing. Maybe they don't. Maybe
That's
just
what I was
listening
gonna
to it
say,
is
yeah.
enough.
They might be grateful they can't see most of
Right.
what
And
we
then
see.
second of all, like, why did you have those so ready to pull up? Is that in your Amazon cart?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it to go on sale.
The price is too high right now.
Yep.
Price drop 10%. Okay.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
we really
you.
appreciate it. Taking time out of your Sunday to just hang out with us and bullshit. If you guys are curious about ethical non-monogamy, go listen to episode 275. Ben we get really deep into it on that episode, and you share a lot about your personal life and answer, I think, a lot of questions, according
Yeah.
to Ches.
Yeah.
Man,
I mean, I didn't have any questions. I mean, because I haven't listened. I'm like, okay, yep, I know what's.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
So-
thank you for being
Yes.
here. This has been
Thank you.
your weekly insult. Dude, you pulled those up quick.
Real quick.
Right?
He's like, I know it's going to come to this at some point. I'm trying to have these ready.
He had those on deck as like a backup Curts Corner.
Yeah.